Opening scene. Ambient sounds of Addis Ababa. Honking cars, street vendors calling out, people laughing in the background. A young woman, Hannah, walks through the bustling streets of Piazza, draped in a stunning Habesha chemise. The sun glows against the delicate embroidery on her dress, and her netela flows gently as she moves. She stops in front of an old cafe, now closed and replaced by a sleek, modern building. A hint of sadness flickers in her eyes before she adjusts her shawl and keeps walking. Narration begins. Addis Ababa is changing. Everywhere you look, new buildings rise, old neighborhoods vanish, and traditions face the pressures of modernization. But some things refuse to fade, like the beauty of Ethiopian attire, a silent protest, a statement of cultural resilience. Main story. Hannah is a young fashion designer passionate about preserving Ethiopian heritage through clothing. But in a city where modern fashion is taking over, her mission isn't easy. One day, she gets a message from her grandmother, who lives in an old neighborhood marked for demolition. She rushes over, only to find the entire street being cleared out. Her grandmother, wrapped in a traditional gabi, sits outside her home, watching as bulldozers move in. Grandmother, this city has changed so much, Hannah. But I still remember the days when everyone wore netela, gabi, and photo with pride. Hannah kneels beside her grandmother and holds her hand. She looks around and sees something strange. Amidst the dust and rubble, people still wear traditional clothing. A man in a bright-colored kuda argues with a government officer. A woman in a white chemise with red and gold embroidery packs her belongings. A child clings to his mother's gabi, staring curiously at the chaos. That's when it hits her. Ethiopian attire isn't just fashion. It's a symbol. A silent resistance against erasure. A declaration that no matter how much the city changes, the identity of its people remains strong. Transformation. That night, Hannah sits in her workshop, sketching designs. She realizes that her mission isn't just about making clothes. It's about storytelling. About preserving the fabric of Ethiopian culture. She launches a campaign called Threads of Addis, a movement where young people mix traditional and modern clothing in everyday life. Within weeks, social media is flooded with images. Men wearing photo with jeans, women pairing netela with casual outfits. Students rocking hand-woven scarves. The movement grows. Influencers, celebrities, even politicians start embracing Ethiopian attire in their daily lives. One day, Hannah walks past the same street where her grandmother's house once stood. In its place is a new shopping mall. But outside, a group of young women sit on the steps, dressed in modern outfits infused with Habesha patterns. They laugh, take selfies, and sip buna from traditional Jabina cups. Her grandmother's words echo in her mind. No matter how much things change, we carry our history with us. Hannah smiles.